Why do I repeat things 3 times? Sister Zipporah wants to know why I repeat things. I need you to go natural too, Sister Zipporah. You got a beautiful face. You don't need that hair unless it's yours. I repeat things 3 times because 3 is the number of gates. It is the number of roads. So when I'm communicating, I'm trying to condition and educate your unconscious. And since 3 is the number of times you need to knock in order to open up the spiritual gateway, I repeat things in 3 because if your unconscious hears it 3 times, it has a stronger likelihood of holding on to that bit of data, that bit of consciousness, that bit of intelligence. So that's why I repeat everything in 3s to help you understand, overstand, and understand. See, the first time I say it is for you to understand. The second time I say it is for you to understand. And the third time I say it is for you to overstand. That's why. Who can talk to me about comedian Kountry Wayne? His manager been reaching out. They want to do a couple skits. I want to know, is he conscious or not? Who can talk to me about comedian Kountry Wayne? I'm talking to my supporters and donors. Who talk to me about Kountry Wayne? I need y'all to talk to me about Kountry Wayne, brothers and sisters. Kountry Wayne, the comedian. Kountry Wayne, is he conscious or is he cooning? His manager reached out. They want to do a couple scenes, a couple skits. Talk to me about Kountry Wayne. Angela Hawkins, how you doing, baby? With that hot peanut butter skin. Angela Bryant. With that golden honey skin. Tay Elaine. It must be brown skin. It must be butterscotch day. I see all the butterscotch queens. It must be butterscotch day. I see all the butterscotch queens. We're the cinnamon queens and the fudge queens. I love the butterscotch queens too. I love them all. We're the lemon queens. Where the African vanilla queens at? But who could talk to me about Kountry Wayne? Kountry Wayne. Should I do some skits with Kountry Wayne? Text my phone and let me know. 215-989-9858. Prince Satek said, proceed with caution when it comes to Kountry Wayne. Prince Satek said, proceed with caution when it comes to Kountry Wayne. Octavia said, he funny, but I don't think he conscious. I'm going to rap to the manager and see what they talking about. He stated to have read the Bible 4 times. Lord have mercy. Is he Christ out? I respect the Christians, but I can't deal with you if you are a fanatic. I don't deal with fanatics. Can't deal with fanatics. I respect religions, but I can't deal with fanatics. Is ZZ Record, is that a black woman or is that Neanderthal Nation? Azizi, that might be African vanilla, or is that Neanderthal Nation? I can't tell. Angela said, leave that Kountry Wayne thing alone. Lori Hall said, leave it alone. I'll talk to him and see what the content is about. Ain't nothing wrong with him being a Christian. The most honorable Marcus Garvey was a Christian. The most honorable Marcus Garvey was a Christian. The most honorable Marcus Garvey is a Christian. That ain't the problem. I just want to make sure he on the right track. I don't want nobody trying to make light of what I'm living and dying for. I don't want nobody try to make light of what I'm living and dying for. I'm going to reach back out and see what they talking about. It's worth checking out Jillian Clark. You were asked to come on Wendy Williams for an interview. Nah, Wendy hasn't reached out to me. There you go, Prince Sean. You got it, my brother. You ain't got no snow bunny now. You can't have no snow bunny trying to be a part of Team Pan-African, Prince Sean. Angela Hawkins. I don't know why I cut my hair, but I'm going to grow it back. I don't know why I cut my hair, Angie, but I'm going to grow it back, baby. I'm going to grow it back. Sister Angela Lynham Bryant, my butterscotch queen, says she don't trust it. Well, if black men make all of our women go natural, the problem's solved. It's on black men to make black women go natural. Period. Black men, if we really want black women to be natural, we can do it in 24 hours. We can do. Black men are hypocrites when it comes to natural hair. Black men are hypocrites when it comes to natural hair. Black men are hypocrites when it comes to natural hair. Black men are hypocrites when it comes to natural hair. If we want our women to be natural, all we have to do is require it. What will she choose? A weave or being lonely? Do she want a man or do she want a weave? Do she want a man or do she want a weave? All we have to do is require our queens to be natural, and the weave and perm will be done with. It's that simple. Tay E. Lane, what's up, queen? All we got to do is require the queens to be natural. That's it. Okay, Ezizi, you are a queen. I thought you might have been mayonnaise. My apologies, queen. That's African vanilla. DR.UMAR is an agent for the elites. Melanated king. I want you to change your name to Coon King. King Coon, that's what you are. King Coon. Alicia Gaskins. Sweet brown sugar. Takara Griffin, peace and love. I'm not seeing enough natural-headed sisters, though. I'm seeing a lot of, I mean, y'all beautiful, but I'm not seeing no naps. I'm not seeing no froze, no locks, no twisties, no blowouts. Khadija, you natural, Khadija? Got to get y'all queens natural. Got to get y'all natural. You got to be natural for the Conscious Singles Convention. You got to be natural for the Conscious Singles Convention. You got to be natural for the Conscious Singles Convention, ladies. Sister Rosalind, Sister Angie. Please hit the Cash App and the PayPal. $ FDMG School on the Cash App and paypal.me/FDMG Academy on the PayPal. For my international Africans, paypal.me/FDMG Academy or cash.me/$ FDMG School. If you need to text me, 215-989-9858. 215-989-9858. Brother Carl, you said it's hard to take you serious when you keep giving women you don't know flavors. Brother Carl, no problem, my brother. You can hop off the live right now. No problem, my brother Carl. You can hop off the live right now, brother Carl. You can hop off the live. I feel you, my brother, and I respect your right to disagree with me. I respect your right not to support me. I respect your right to question me. But can you please hop off the live? See, you can't say that the brother got issues. He's a contradiction. He's a scammer. He's a hustler. He ain't got no degrees. He ain't related to Frederick Douglass. He ain't opening no school. If you believe that, if you genuinely believe that, why are you on my every live? See, there's a contradiction here. There's a contradiction here. If you believe all of that, why are you on my live? I would never waste my time watching a video of somebody I don't care for. You will never see me watch Roland Martin. You will never see me watch Bussy, Utah, or Bussy, Kansas City, or King Kong Feminine. You'll never see me watch none of these people. I don't waste my time on none of them. Vespusa. You'll never see me watching them. Ugly and Jay. You'll never see me watching these people. You'll never see me watching these people. Because I'm just not into them. I don't believe, they're doing nothing for the people. They're paying their bills off of my name. You'll never see me, ever see me watch these people. So why are you watching me, my brother? That's the question. Why are you wasting your time with the most requested and the most influential black scholar in the world? Why are you wasting your time? The most requested and the most influential Pan-Africanist of the 21st century. Why are you watching me? Go watch them. Go on YouTube and watch all the conscious people who ain't building nothing, organizing nothing, or changing nothing. Go to YouTube. That's all you got to do, my brother. See, my work has withstood the test of time. My work has withstood the test of time. See, what y'all fail to understand, and the school is most definitely coming. All praises due to the Most High. The school is definitely coming. All praises due to the Most High. The school is definitely coming. But even before that, let's deal with the millions of black parents I've saved. Even before that, let's deal with the millions of black children I have rescued on the Underground Railroad from special ed. I've rescued on the Underground Railroad from ADHD. I've rescued on the Underground Railroad from psychiatric med. Let's deal with the black parent revolution that I created over the past 21 years. Let's talk about that. Let's deal with the accomplishment. Don't even worry about FDMG. Let's deal with that when it get here, and it will get here. Let's deal with everything else. I'm the reason so many black women are wearing natural hair in the world. Nobody more than me is responsible for the transformation of black women from perm and weave back to natural. Let's deal with that. Let's deal with the fact that I have influenced a lot of these young black brothers and sisters to start their own businesses. I have helped birth the black entrepreneurial movement of this century. Let's deal with that. Let's deal with what I've actually done. Let's stop worrying about what I'm working on. Let's deal with the accomplishments. No two books have helped more black parents and saved more black children from the school to prison pipeline than Psychoacademicholocaust and Black Parent Advocate. Let's deal with that. No one has traveled the world and raised black consciousness more than me in this century. Nobody you can name. Nobody's even close to me, elder or youth. I'm going to say it again. Nobody on this planet has traveled as much as I have in this century and raised the consciousness of black people, young and old, as much as I have this century. My point is, I'm not bragging. This is not about ego of the Negro. This is not about the ego of the Negro. This is about me letting you know that I know who I am. That's all. That's all. When the history books are written on the 21st century, I don't care if the history book is in Africa. I don't care if the history book is in the UK. I don't care if the history book is in the Caribbean. I don't care if the history book is in America. I don't care where it is. When they write the history of black people in the 21st century, I don't know a name. I don't know a name. I'm going to give you one name. Domestically, globally, I don't know a name that goes before mine. I don't. Globally, black consciousness, Pan-Africanism above mine, I don't know one. All due respect to everybody out there, I don't know one at all that goes before me. Not this century, maybe the last century, not this one. This is all me so far. I don't know what's going to happen in 2050. I don't know what's going to happen in 2070. I don't know what's going to happen in 2080, but from 2020 to 2022, from 2020 to 2022, I think we all know. I think we all know who the king has been. On the throne, all alone. But brothers and sisters, I have enjoyed these 21 years. I've enjoyed the 21 years. I have enjoyed the elevation of the last 11 years. I have enjoyed the travels. I've enjoyed the drama, the hate. You got to take the good with the bad. You got to take the good with the bad. Shout out to Muta Baruka. That's my dude. Why is this so important for the glorification? J.R. Dark, are you cooning? Because I just explained, I was clarifying to someone who had an issue with me. You obviously didn't listen. Some of you Negroes need to get an evaluation for listening comprehension disability. Listening, peace and love, Sister Keita. Listening comprehension disability. That's what a lot of y'all got. That's what a lot of y'all got. We just doing the work. It's about the work. It ain't about me. It's not about me. Nope, nope, nope. It's not about me. It's about the work. Stephanie, why did you say for real? Why did you say for real? Why did you say for real? Dr. Claude is my guy. Dr. Cresswelsing is an icon ancestor. Dr. Joy DeGrew, love her work. I don't know what that got to do with what I said because I'm not changing what I said. I'm not changing what I said. Okay, sweetheart? Here we go again. Let me tell you what's going on with you, Sister Stephanie. Let me break this down, baby. And I love you to death. You suffer from plantation syndrome. Let me tell you what plantation syndrome is. I talked about it earlier today, and I talked about it yesterday. I said when the history of the 21st century African is written, from 2020 to 2022, so far, no name goes above mine. That's not changing because of your post. Okay? I want to be clear. That don't change because of your post. Okay? When you look at the total body of my work, there's no other body of work that equals or exceeds it. Not in this century. 2020 to 2021. Okay? Now, the plantation syndrome that you suffer from is simply this. You don't believe that more than one African can be celebrated at the same time. Because I said nothing against those great Africans you just mentioned. I said nothing against those great Africans that you just mentioned. So why was it necessary for you to put names up? If you want to honor them, you honor them. And I honor all of them. There's some of my favorites. There's some of my favorites, Sister Stephanie. But that don't change what the hell that I said. I meant what I said. These 21 years, not a name go above mine in terms of work. Okay? Now, you might deal with words. And I'm going to win that battle too. I'm talking about work, not words. Okay? See, what separates me from everybody else is they do a lot of words. I do work. Okay? Plantation syndrome is the belief that only one, I didn't say I was the only one. You don't listen, Sister Stephanie. You don't listen. I said when the history is written, I will be number one. I didn't say the only one. There you go with plantation syndrome. Sister Stephanie, there you go with plantation syndrome. I didn't say the only one. I said from 2020 to 2022, number one. Listening, comprehension, disability. J.R. Dark, peace out. Too much cooning going on. Amun Hotep, peace and love, brother. All you got to do is write down. This is what you can do. Amun Hotep, I blocked you because that was a very incorrect and coonish comment. Write down the work, not words. I want to see deeds. List the deeds of those who you feel have done more this century. That's all you got to do. Not the word, not the words. Because some of y'all going to give me a bunch of speeches. And I'm still number one in that area too, by the way. Okay? I'm still going to win that. But I'm not talking about words. I'm talking about works. Give me a list of works. Don't give me no lectures. Don't give me no books. Give me works. Stop confusing words and works. I'm number one in both. But nonetheless, stop confusing words with works. But with that being said, it looks like my next stop is going to be Nat Turner Land on November the 11th. I want all of y'all to come on. Yes, Sister Shantae Rogers, 2000 to 2021. 2020. Why? This century. Okay. Y'all keep confusing words and work. YouTubian is all words. They don't do no work over there. Not one of them. Okay. 2000 to 2021. Oh, I said 2020. My bad. 2000 to 2021. Y2K. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I want all y'all to come with me to Nat Turner Land, November the 11th. It is a Thursday. Thursday, November the 11th, I want y'all to join me to celebrate the 190th memorial of the greatest revolutionary to walk on American soil. Go to natturnerlibrary.com. I want all my Virginia Africans, you have to be there because that's your ancestor in your state. Maryland Africans, DMV Africans, y'all need to be in Nat Turner Land. But I want all the Africans from around the world to come to Nat Turner Land on Thursday, November the 11th. Go to natturnerlibrary.com. Go to natturnerlibrary.com. Go to Nat. Thank you, Sister Angela. She said, Dr. is the GOAT, period. I love you, baby. I love Sister Angela. I'm going to let you be my other queen's co-wife. Where my other queen at? Sister Angie. And where my other, these are my Facebook wives. My Facebook co-wives are Sister Angie. And where my other one at? I done forgot my co-wife name. Damn. Where the other queen? Where the other queen? Where you at? Where you at? Octavia. Sister Angie and Sister Octavia. They my Facebook co-wives. They my Facebook co-wives. These were supposed to be at the festival. These hoodies were going to be given out at the festival, but they got shipped too late. These hoodies were supposed to be at the 9/11 block party, but they got here too late. Okay? But we're going to have some nice gifts next year. You thought we had nice gifts this year. We're going to have some real nice gifts next year. And this is what I want you to do, brothers and sisters. If you came to the festival and you have a t-shirt and a mug, if you came to the FDMG festival on 9/11 and you have a t-shirt and a mug, if you came to the festival on 9/11 and you have a t-shirt and a mug, take a picture. Put the t-shirt on, ladies. Put the t-shirt on, kings. Hold your mug up like you're taking a drink. Text me that picture so I can post it. Hashtag I was there, 9/11/21. Hashtag I was there, 9/11/21. Hashtag I was there, 9/11/21. For all of you who came to the festival, if you have a t-shirt and a mug, I want you to take a picture wearing your FDMG shirt, holding your FDMG mug. You can also have your children put on their FDMG t-shirt and take a picture. I need some pictures of you all in your FDMG Superman, Superwoman t-shirts. Elise Wood, take that picture, baby. I don't care if you natural or not. I just need the pictures. I just need the pictures. D.D. Ma'at. That's a brother, though, right? I see a brother picture right there. Already typed, you're the GOAT. I thank you, my love. The greatest organizer at this time, the greatest orator at this time, the greatest Garveyite of all time. D.D. Ma'at, get me that picture, queen. Get me that picture. Invitations to speak. I am missing a lot of your invitations to speak because you're not putting that in the subject line. I get 500 emails a day. You will get missed in the sauce. You will be overlooked if the subject line doesn't jump out. Requests to speak at university. Requests to speak at community center. Requests to speak at family reunion. Requests to speak at HBCU. Those of you who have podcasts and radio shows, requests for interview. Make sure the reason you're contacting me sticks out. If you want to get an interview, you have to pay $100 audio, $250 video, $100 for an audio telephone interview, $250 for a video interview. I do not do live social network interviews. So we're not going live on your Instagram. We're not going live on your Facebook. We're not doing that. But you can pre-record on Zoom or whatever platform, and you can load it up to your social network later. But we're not doing a live social network interview. I don't do that because I believe in real media. Social media is not real media. Social media is not real media. Social media is not real media. So if you want an interview for your podcast, okay, or your radio show or your TV show or whatever you want to do, $100 audio, $250 video. You can email me, DrUmarJohnson at yahoo.com. I don't want no coon stuff. We not doing no Lord Jamar Roland Martin bullshit, okay? We not doing no Lord Jamar Roland Martin bullshit. Serious, respectable conversation. That's all I'm looking for. Serious, respectable conversation. That's all I'm looking for. Ron Smith, you're not my first barber, my brother. My first barber was Shabazz at 8th and Susquehanna. Excuse me, 8th and Diamond. 8th and Diamond, my brother. So 10th Street, I didn't get my hair cut. My first haircut, 5-year-old Jermaine Shoemake. My first haircut, 5-year-old Jermaine Shoemake was at 8th and Diamond, the 8th and Diamond Street Playground. Shout out to North Philly. I was born here, 215. 8th and Diamond, my brother, Shabazz Barbershop. My father got my afro cut off. He hated on me, still hating. But let us stay focused. Let us stay focused. Let us stay focused. Documentary. If you need to interview me for your documentary, there is a charge for that. You can text me or email me. There is a charge for that. You can text me or email me for the documentary interviews. Okay? I'm already getting Black History Month college invitations. Don't wait till the last minute. Make sure y'all hit the Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit the Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit the Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit the PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit the PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit the PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Don't forget, I got the Black College and Consciousness Tour coming up next year. 11 to 17-year-old College and Consciousness Tour. 18 to 25-year-old College and Consciousness Tour. 11 to 17-year-old College and Consciousness Tour. 18 to 25-year-old College and Consciousness Tour. Please let me know if your children are thirsty, so I can keep an eye on the girls with the boys with the girls. Let me know if your young adults are thirsty. I can keep an eye on those 18 to 25ers, boys and girls, okay? We're going to have a clean College and Consciousness Tour. We're going to have a clean College and Consciousness Tour. We're going to Harriet Tubman's home, Harriet Tubman's grave, Frederick Douglass's grave. We're going to the Schomburg. We're going to the Apollo Theater. We're going to Malcolm's grave, Khalid's grave, Betty Shabazz grave, Dr. Bing grave, James Baldwin grave, Aaliyah grave. We're going to Cheney University, Lincoln University, the African Holocaust Museum, Independence Hall, the Liberty Bell. Oh, yes. African Methodist Episcopal Church, the first one. Penn's Landing, where they brought our ancestors. Oh, yes, we are. Yes, we are. Hampton University, University of Maryland, Eastern Shore, Coppin State, Bowie State, Delaware State, Howard University, Virginia State, Norfolk State University, the Nat Turner Trail, Benjamin Banneker Home, Great Blacks and Wax Museum, the Reginald F. Lewis Museum, Harriet Tubman Hometown Tour, Frederick Douglass Hometown Tour, Great Adventures, Dorney Park, Paintball in the Park, Black College and Consciousness Tour, to wake up our children and bring them into the consciousness of revolutionary thought and behavior. 11 to 17, 18 to 25, you can donate to $FDMG School. My next class for Introduction and Revolutionary Pan-African Nationalism. My next class, the Introduction to Revolutionary Pan-African Nationalism. You can email me, teampanafrican with a C at yahoo.com. Teampanafrican with a C at yahoo.com. Autobiographical letter of interest. Who you are and why do you want to take my class? Who you are and why do you want to take my class? Who you are and why do you want to take my class? Incomplete letters will be ignored. Only 50 students. First class, January 8th, 2022, Wilmington, Delaware. First class, January 8th, 2022, Wilmington, Delaware. Class goes from 9 to 5. Class goes from 9 to 5. Class goes from 9 until 5. Class goes from 9 until 5. paintball trip. I'm going to be hosting some paintball trips. If you want to play paintball, we're going to have some paintball weekends. We're going to leave from FDMG. Friday night, there'll be a social mixer. All day Saturday, we're going to paintball it out. Saturday night, there will be a dinner. And then we come back to FDMG by Sunday afternoon. Ladies, you are welcome. Weaves and perms, you are welcome. I might snatch it out during the paintball fight. I might snatch your weave out during the paintball. All is fair in love and war, baby. I might snatch your weave out during the paintball war. All is fair in love and war. LaKendra Eubanks, I'll be in Broward County December the 4th. LaKendra Eubanks, the Prince of Pan-Africanism, will be in South Florida on December the 4th. If you need the information, text my cell, 215-989-9858, 215-989-9858. FDMG Drama Club for children and adults. FDMG Drama Club for children and adults. FDMG Drama Club for children and adults. Any of y'all have any acting skill, production skill, acting skill, production skill? We putting on plays for our ancestors. We don't need no more gangster joints. I'm going to leave that to 50. 50 got the gangster thing on lock. Power Book 1, Book 2, Book 3, BMF. 50 got the gangster films on lock. Ice Cube got the comedy on lock with the barbershops. I'm coming with the ancestral narratives for the big stage. Drama Club. Plays, in person. Let's go back to the drama club. Let's dramatize. We got to dramatize the greatness of our ancestors so we can condition the minds of our men, women, and children. We got to dramatize the greatness of African people. We got to dramatize the skin color, dramatize the beauty. We got to have another African cultural arts renaissance. Let's dramatize it. Conscious Singles Convention, we working on it. I think it's going to be at FDMG. I think the Conscious Singles Convention is going to be at FDMG. I think the Conscious Singles Convention is going to be at FDMG. I think the Conscious Singles Convention is going to be at FDMG. Conscious Couples Retreat. I think we're going up to the Poconos. Conscious Couples Retreat. I think we're going up to the Poconos. Conscious Couples Retreat. I think we're going up to the Poconos. Shout out to all my married couples, my committed couples, my happily cohabitating couples, my polygynous couples. Shout out to all the couples. Black love matters. Black love matters. For Sisters Only book tour coming soon. Ladies, I'm working on the book. 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 Psychoacademicholocaust coming soon. Do not order my books from anywhere other than my website because they are bootlegs. I am a self-published author. I am a self-published author. Do not order my books from anywhere other than DrUmarJohnson.com. I'm self-published. You can only get my book from me. If anybody else selling it, it's a bootleg. Bring them to my attention so I can snitch on their asses. You catch anybody selling my book online, bring them to my attention so I can snitch on their asses. Angela Lynham Bryant, how you doing, beautiful? Brother Don Alejandro. Brother Don Alejandro. I should be in Ghana early next year, my brother. I got to get to Brazil and I got to get to Australia. My Australian Africans and my Brazilian Africans is taking too long to make this pop off. My Australian Africans and my Brazilian Africans is taking too long to make this pop. My Australian Africans and my Brazilian Africans taking too long to make this pop. We will be having Black History Month or Kwanzaa in the Dessalines Turner Gym or the Honorable Garvey Elementary School. We will be having Kwanzaa or Black History Month celebration in the Dessalines Turner Gym or the Honorable Marcus Garvey Elementary School, brothers and sisters. There will be a Team Pan-African new members meeting. All y'all who emailed me, those who be selected, you will hear back incomplete autobiographical letters of interest, who you are and why you want to be a part of Team Pan-African. If it's incomplete, it will be ignored. If it's incomplete, it will be ignored. If any of you want to be a part of the organization that I founded 16 years ago on Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's Earth Day, the international movement for the independence and protection of African people, you can send an email to teampanafrican@yahoo.com, Africa with a C, teampanafrican@yahoo.com, if you want to be a part of the movement. Ladies, you must be natural for that. You must be natural if you want to work at the school. You must be natural if you want to be a part of the movement. You must be natural if you want to work at the school. You must be natural if you want to be a part of Team Pan-African. teampanafrican@yahoo.com. Ireland, shout out to Abdul Wahid Popula. Brother Abdul Wahid, I'm ready for Ireland. Black Irish, let's make it pop. North Carolina, I will be in Norfolk, Virginia, Friday, November the 12th. The day after Nat Turner land. I will be in Norfolk, Virginia, Friday, November the 12th, the day after Nat Turner land. I will be in Norfolk, Virginia, Friday, November the 12th, the day after Nat Turner land. Minneapolis, Minnesota, January 15, Minneapolis, Minnesota. I just got about 10 invitations for colleges and universities. I just got about 10 invitations for colleges and universities. I just got about 10 invitations. So I'll keep y'all posted on those college visits. I'll keep y'all posted. Minneapolis, Brother Ron Teller, January 15th, Dr. King's real birthday. January 15th, Minneapolis. Dr. King's real birthday. Zambia, all I need is an introduction. Kuta Kente. Chicago, we need a Black Parent Boot Camp location. Chicago, we need a Black Parent Boot Camp location. Chicago, we need a Black Parent Boot Camp location. South Africa, I ain't been there since 2016. I got to get back to South Africa. I miss my Zulu queens, my Xhosa queens, and my Swazi queens. I miss my Zulu queens, my Xhosa queens, my Swazi queens. I love my South African family. I love my South. Hit the Cash App. Now, y'all don't forget the Unapologetically African Awards is going to be the biggest. The Unapologetically African Awards and the FDMG Festival are going to be the two main events on the annual FDMG calendar. The Unapologetically African Awards and the FDMG Festival are the two major annual events for the FDMG. The festival is for the summer, and the Unapologetically African Awards is for the fall or the winter. The festival will be September the 10th of 2022. The festival will be September the 10th of 2022. And I got to set the date for the Unapologetically African Awards. It's going to be, oh, you don't want to miss this. Dress to impress, red carpet, dancing, drinks, dinner, candlelight, keynote, performances by Grammy Award winners. It's going to be like it's the conscious BET Awards. The Unapologetically African Awards are the conscious BET Awards. The Unapologetically African Awards are the conscious NAACP Awards. The Unapologetically African Awards is the conscious Grammys, the conscious AMAs, the conscious VMAs, brothers and sisters. Unapologetically African Awards. The conscious Grammys, the conscious NAACP Award, the conscious BET Awards. Hit the Cash App for FDMG. And I'm working on my children's book series too. I'm working on my children's book series as well. I'm working on my children's book series as well.